everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie, and today is another installment in my reorganization of my craft room. And I think I'm at the point where I need to tackle the desk. So basically my goal by the end of today is to have this cleared off with only the stuff on it that I need to keep on it. But that may mean putting stuff on the floor, which is okay. I'm all right with that. So I'm just going to give you a quick pan around the room so you can see where things are at. Hopefully I do not make you sick. I'll try and go very steady. So I freed up some space here by removing the cube that I had that used to store my Big Shot on. I still have some stuff here. Not a ton. So that's looking good. And then over here, there's just a few little things too. Well, okay, it's still a lot, but yeah, it's totally starting to all come together. So this is what I'm tackling today. Okay, I just got started and I thought I'd share a little tip that I had come up across somewhere on YouTube at one point, or maybe it was Facebook. But anyways, when you have a roll of stuff like this, or like wrapping paper, etc., and you want a way to kind of hold it together, what you can use are what they call slap bracelets. If you have any kids, I'm sure you've probably heard of it. This is what I ordered off of Amazon, and I just got the plain white ones. I think the idea is that you can draw on them, but for my purposes, I just want them to hold my roll together. So basically, you take your roll. Now, this is not going to work very well with one hand, but I hope you'll get the idea. You take the bracelet and you slap it, and it forms around it just like that, and we'll keep it together for you. So I thought that was a great idea, and beats having tape that's either going to overstick or not stick enough. So anyways, that's my little tip. I'm back to the desk. Okay, I would say my desk is looking much better. But I do have some things that I want to try a little bit differently. One of the things that was bothering me before was how much stuff I had on my desk. I'm thinking I would much rather have a cleaner surface. Now, I do need to still add my tripod or my Archon mount from my phone / video recorder, as well as some lights, because this room has no lighting at all. So I do have to do that. But I'm really thinking that at the end of the day, what I would like to have on my desk is this little thing here with my most used pens and tools. Of course, my little garbage thing, and really just whatever I can fit in the table tidy. And I am pretty sure that most of the stuff I don't use on an all too often basis. I just keep it on here because it's convenient to have it here. So I think I need to do a better purge of this. The other thing I'm considering right now, I have this table tidy with 3 pieces. So it's got the main unit, the extension, and then these 2 cups. And it actually kind of encroaches onto the space for the chair, see? So I'm thinking, because of the way I have this desk situated, that I can get another one of these units here and add it on this side, and then take the 2 and flip over so that I have enough space to tuck in my desk when I need to. And then I'll have another one of those units for storing stuff. So I'm going to go through this. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues with my camera, and so it's really hard for me to video anything on my desk at the moment. So I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to make 2 piles, I guess, or what I'm going to keep on my desk and what I'm going to purge, and then I'll go through it with you so you can understand my reasoning and logic. Oh yes, I also have this unit here on the side that stores baby wipes and stuff, so that may change too. Okay, so let me get to it. Okay, so I went through all my ink pads that I had in this second container here, which they fit perfectly, and I'm happy with all of them in here. So I'm just going to go through which ones I keep at the ready. So from Memento, I have London Fog, Rich Cocoa, and Tuxedo Black. These are all Copic friendly, so I keep those. I've got Simon Says Stamp Intense Black. I think this one is also Copic. Yeah, it is also Copic friendly. Keep that one there. I've got VersaFine. This is like a pigment ink, black, onyx black. I've got my white from Hero Arts, Ranger Archival. Stays on, which is great for stamping on slick surfaces. Versamark, which is great for embossing or doing watermark. And then Hero Arts black. I like this one for just sentiment stamping. And then I have my Stampin' Up! Basic brown. This one, I believe, is waterproof. So you can use it for watercolor, I believe. And then the last one I have is my alcohol lift ink. So all of these fit in there. I'm not going to make any changes. I'm happy with all of them. And yeah, so we'll put those back in. Okay, so this pile here is what I want to keep on my desk. And that can all go elsewhere. I might keep this tray or some of these bowls. I haven't decided on that yet, but definitely not what's in their content. So let me try and get this situated, and then I'll be back to show you what I came up with. I'm so very pleased. I got almost everything in my table tidy. I can't believe it. So this is what I'm going to have on my desk with my most used pens and tools. That should work out pretty good. I had hoped to get this tool in there, but you know, it doesn't look like it's going to fit. And to be honest, I only use this when taking dies apart. So I might just stick this with my repackaging, labeling kind of system. And then I have the small trimmer that I like to keep or use periodically. And I might just throw that behind me if I have room. Or if I get the other table tidy, it will definitely fit in there. Okay, so over on the table tidy, I'll give you a walkthrough of how I situated everything. So I have in here a notepad and some Project Life cards, the remote for my TV. I have the remote for my camcorder. I've got a pencil sharpener and a very small tape runner that's fallen to the bottom. I don't normally use this size, but I have it, so we'll use it. On this side here, I have a 1/4 inch power punch, which I absolutely love and use all the time, and then my tiny attacher. In the main body, I have my regular size MISTI. I've got my ETG. I've got adhesives, a large pair of scissors, more adhesives. I got tons of different kinds of adhesives. I've got 2 water bottles, another water bottle down here, and a alcohol ink mister. This here is a cosmetic organizer. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree, maybe. And so I have put my dimensionals in one of the dividing sections, my needles. This is my embossing buddy and a wipe for blocks. This is all adhesive here. And I also have stuck this small piece left of the roll in here. Normally I do not keep this in here, but because it's so small, I will. And then over here, I've got more adhesive, more adhesive. I've got a couple erasers, and I've got this little cork with some pins and needles sticking into it. I've got my date stamp, my corner rounder, correction tape, and then a regular stapler. And then all along the edge, I have a bunch of different binder clips. I like to use these for holding books open or holding things together while I'm working. Same with these clips. These are from Creative Memories. And then attached, I have my washi tape samples so that I don't have to go up and pick up washi tape. And I will say this has been a game changer for me. I use my washi tape way more because of this. How to make a Sizzix sandwich, so it's got different combinations, instructions, and then these are just labels and stuff that I have not put in my binder, and I've opted not to do that because I like to have some readily available. So that is my table tidy, and so now all that's left on the desk is to move this stuff elsewhere, which just means for now just move it off. I don't know what I don't have a solution for it yet. and then we'll tackle the next project. So I'm going to move that all off, set up the lights, put my Archon mount back on, and I will show you the final results. Okay, so I restocked this one with items from this turntable thing in here. So this is pretty much my secondary toolkit, and I'm going to find a place for this, probably on one of the shelves. And if I do need it on my desk, I'll easily be able to transport it. Not quite a one-handed lift, but two-handed for sure. And I think I'm going to try and find a better container for these brushes, and yeah, and have those stored somewhere as well. They may end up back in here yet, I'm not sure, or maybe in that little one. Anyways, I'm going to keep working at this. So I store all my colored pencils or pencil crayons in these binder cases. This one here is a 4-tiered or 4-pocket, however you want to look at it. And I actually happen to have the back section still open. So what I'm going to do is take all my pencils and specialty pencils and add them in here. I really love these, and I think that's going to work great for those. Okay, I just want to talk to you about odds and ends and bits and bobs and all that kind of stuff. So I end up with little things left over from projects and little, you know, pieces of whatever that I don't always feel like putting away, because I think, well, maybe I should just focus on using it and then I don't have to worry about it. So what I've come up with, and I've been using this for a while and I really do like them, are these ice cube trays. Now this one's a little full, but they do come with a lid on them, and you can see here that, you know, I've got little clips and stuff like that. And like I said, this one here doesn't lay flat, but if it did, I would be able to close this with a lid on, and I can take another one and stack, etc. So I think what I'm going to do is try and condense what I have, these bits and bobs, into these containers. I have 3 of them. I may end up going through some of these and putting them away where they should go. I may end up purging some as well, but that's the plan. Ideally, I like to be able to close these, and then these will go on a shelf somewhere, yet to be determined. So just as an aside note, if you've seen my video on using your scraps to make card starts or card bases, I actually just have that box sitting on the table as I'm going through these embellishments. And for instance, I just quickly added this little ladybug on here. I just pulled it off the paper clip, and now to me this card's done. So this can go in my finished bin. And then this card here didn't have the flowers in there, but I had these 2 flowers in the bin, and rather than, you know, try and deal with them and shuffle them around, I thought I'd just stick them on the card. Now this still needs a sentiment or some sort of bling, but this card's one step closer to getting done. So that's what I like about having card starts, and especially when I'm cleaning and organizing. If I come across something that I can't find a home, it gives me an opportunity to use it right then and there if I still like it. Okay. Now back to organizing. Okay, my desk is finally done. So I'm hoping to keep this limited amount of stuff on my desk on a normal basis. Basically a waste paper bin for small waste bits, a little tray just to hold odds and ends while I'm working. Down at the far end, I've got my tool, and this is just a little magnet thing, which I like to have on hand for things like needles and dies and stuff when I'm working. And then I have my small paper trimmer there. I don't know that that's going to stay, especially if I get another table tidy like that one on this end. But for now, I think I'm just going to live with this, see how it works, and then decide if I need to get another one or not. The lighting situation, not great, but it is what it is. So I've got my Archon mount for videotaping, and then I've got this one here is for my phone, actually. I've got a big light there, and then I've got these two LED lights, one on either end, and it seems to be illuminating it enough. I hope so. I do a lot of my videoing in the evenings, so lighting is important. But that is my desk. I won't, well, maybe I should show you what the floor looks like. So I've still got a few piles. to go through, as you can see. A few piles on the floor. This shelf here has become a placeholder. I'm not too sure about that. One of the things that used to be on my desk, I've put here. It's got my brushes as well as any specialty pens, so metallic pens, glitter pens, etc. And let me just move you slowly around here. I still have this box here, which is full of mostly empty containers. I've got a bit of mess going on in this corner that needs to be dealt with, as well as stuff down here. So I think that is going to be it for today. I hope this has inspired you to maybe go and tackle something in your craft room, even if it's something small. It doesn't have to be on the grand scale like my big project, but just tackle one small thing, and before you know it, you'll be done. So thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, happy crafting and happy organizing.